I think the Noed in particular is going to come in it's going to come in handy quite a lot. Like you said, it's going to guarantee some extra stages there. The survivors honestly are probably going to be expecting it. Obviously, he's not like the strongest killer in terms of like power and mobility. He can be really awkward, and obviously, if you don't sort them chains out, it can really slow things down, keep you off the generators. We do see the generator near Killer Shack being worked on. Does miss that chain there, unfortunately, and going to get mind gamed here. The Claudette's not in too bad of a spot. What do you think she needs to do here to extend chase? We do see Vikaris managing to get the first gen done here. Really, really good start by them. We do see a tag on the ace here. IXO getting tagged, unfortunately being caught out of position, trying to hold that check spot there, trying to stealth, but not managing to get away with it. Killer having eyes in the back of his head, as it would seem. We do see somebody on the box. I think that's Killer Instinct, if I'm not mistaken. And the Nia's on the box, but continues the chase with the ace. Yeah, very good call there, Dudzik, with the head-on play. Really good shout out there. It seems great minds think alike, and they were thinking head-on. We do see this extending chase now with two survivors in chase. I would hope that the ace is going to manage to get away from main here, as he is obviously injured, and we don't want to see him go down. We do see the tag on the Renato, probably going to be taking window here. Where does chase really need to go at this point in order to keep the killer away from gens? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do see really good communication from this team here. They do manage to get another gen done, and the Nia coming in clutch there. Haizu managing to try to take a tag, but actually the killer did whiff, unfortunately, missing that M1 attack. Once again, we see somebody on the box. The killer not caring, really needing to guarantee these hook states, as we do see two gens popping. He is going to teleport to the box now, as he does find that the chase is, to be honest, lost at this point. He needs to be able to get that survivor off the box, and knows it's an injured survivor as well. We do see a third gen pop. Exile not doing too good here, unfortunately, with Vikaris getting 3 gens done so far. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, we do finally see a guaranteed first hook. I'll be honest, if I'm him, this is a really tough scenario. He really needs to just proxy this, confirm second at least. But the problem is the survivors are in a really good spot here. If he proxies this, they are just going to stick down to gens and get them done, which is obviously good for them. But yeah, even if he confirms a kill here, which is unlikely, it's just three stage. Well, yeah, it would be three stage, and it's really, really difficult here for our killer. Quite a big map, and yeah, he's not being able to get pressure early on, and this is really going to punish him here, make it easier on the survivors. Mhm. 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 We do see confirmed second stage there. Really good from this killer. Like I said, the survivor's going to be nailing down the gens, and we do in fact see that here. Uh, and yeah, right now it's a bad situation for our killer, unfortunately. It would be the best strategy. We do see that last gen popping, unfortunately, for our killer here. Right now, we're looking at 2-stage, which I'm sorry, but it's really under par for a Cenobite. Very unlucky. This team has been very coordinated, and he's not been able to manage to keep up with it. We do see just AXO just getting down, just not wanting to have any further hits on his teammates, just taking the death at this point. And we're going to have to see how his teammates adapt, whether they let him do that or whether they come in and try and get the reset. Mm-hmm. Oh, we do see a second hook here. Or sorry, a third hook and a second fresh. I correct myself there. I apologize. This is a really good position for our killer with one slugged on the ground. And yeah, right now, things are in good places right now. And we do have a confirmed death there, 4 hooks. Can he confirm second on Yar? That's the question. This would really, Oh, yeah. Well, they've left, of course. Sorry. Okay, I will add the additional 2. I did not notice that. I'm trying to add some team logos here to make things look a little bit more tidy. Right, that. I will get Exile in a minute. That should have just saved there. We see AXO once again on the killer here. We do apologise. There was some delays there with a DVD bug, and it did cause a player's game to crash. But we are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Devil's Arena. I am Untrained Puppy. This is my partner, Dudzik, and we are welcoming you. We have a really interesting set here. Second half, and we do see a really cheeky stealth play. He might have been AFK, and if he was, he got punished. I tell you that. And we're going to see the Nancy come in and take a hit here. And yeah, what do you think about him being caught out of position there? It's really, really bad luck. We're going to see her down really early on, forcing Locker here. And the Nancy just, yeah, real spot of bother here. I'm sorry to say, I feel like I know how this game is going to go. I will keep my opinion to myself for now. But if this early start is a sign of how it will go, I think, yes, this is, no, not the most promising for sure. We do see Vikaris with 1 hook and 1 fresh right now in a really good early game position. Really good start here. And I must say, it's not looking promising for Exile. It's feeling like a little bit of a mismatch. But we're going to see, obviously, sometimes you can have a bad start to a game and teams can recover. This is obviously the sign of good communication. So we're going to see right now if they have good communication and if they can recover from this. Or if it's going to be a spiral. And at the moment, it's looking like the latter. What do you think, Dudzik? What do they have to do here to fix the situation? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. right now, I must say, the killer in a really strong position here. Unfortunately, though, missing that chain. But hopefully he's not going to let it bother him. And we will see continuously, hopefully, some good tags. We do see the unhook happening there. We do see them finally managing to get a gen done, though, which is really, really positive here. I think we do see a really clever play there from the Nancy, faking window. And the Pyramid Head almost, not the, oh, my words. The Cenobite, sorry, missing the chain there, trying to go for a really smart, really cheeky play. Unfortunately, IXO missing it there. Very, very unlucky, but really clever thought, just poor execution, unfortunately. We are hopefully going to see a tag here. I don't quite know what that mind game was. A bit of a blunder there. We don't see a tag. We're going to, though, because no matter what, you can't go through the objects. It's like a nurse. You should know this. We do eventually see that down. Really good position here for the killer with a lot of tags early on, and I think we're going to see Wincon being met here. And right now, yeah, I'm sorry to say that Exile is in a spot of bother here. We do see a third fresh hook here and 4 hooks in total, really making things difficult for Exile, and they're going to have to pull off some magic. They're going to have to pull a bunny out of the hat. Otherwise, yeah, they lose this set, unfortunately, I think. And it's not ideal, and they're going to have to try and recover here. Yeah, right now, things looking really good for our killer. Getting a confirmed kill there. And we see it down on the Lara. Really good hit there. Catching the Lara out of place. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be at tie condition with this hook, making this really bad here for Exile. This is, I don't want to say impossible, but yeah, it's, thank you. Also a fresh, I appreciate the heads up. Yeah, making things really, really difficult here. We do see, obviously, they did manage to get that second gen done here, but I'm sorry to say this is a real dire position for our team. The killer really outperforming them, and as difficult as it's looking, I don't think they're going to be able to match up, and I don't think they're going to be able to keep this as a tie. And I'm very sorry to say this, but this is honestly how it feels. There we go. Now I lock that and it looks all pretty. You can have a look at the updated stream when it updates in 10 minutes time, and you can see. But I think it looks nicer. We do see another hook there, and that is 7 right now, confirming the victory for Vikaris. Really solid performance here by IXO, and confirming the win for this set. And Exile has just been outplayed, unfortunately not managing to have good coordination here on the Survivor side, and they're really going to have to work on that and hope to improve that for the second set, because if it continues like this, it's definitely going to be a loss, Didzik. What do you think? Mm-hmm. I agree, I agree. Yeah, right now, the Survivor's really struggling here. Really finding it difficult to make anything good happen realistically. They can't seem to get the gens done. And they are finding themselves really out of position and in chase a lot. And it's just a difficult scenario here for our Survivors. And we do see the downer there on the lorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We do see a confirmed kill, and like I said, it is really, really a bad situation here for our Survivors. Incredible performance from IXO and Vikaris in general, and obviously both teams are trying really hard here, but this is just not appearing to be their day in regards to Exile, and they really have some work to do. Ideally, they want to try and get this last gen done. I know it's going to be near impossible with 2 Survivors left, but they have to try. If they have to work on 2 different gens, 2 opposite sides of the map, do it. And if they can't do that, one takes chase, and preferably this one here, the healthy one, but he's not healthy for long. And the other one just needs to commit to a gen. Hold chase for as long as you can. Give your team time. It's going to be a really tough scenario, but they might be able to do it, Didzik. It's going to see how resilient they are. What do you think? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Singularity, because I did it in order. It's Singu on Ormond, and then it is Artist on ARP for the last one. I honestly am excited to see him played on Ormond. I'm very much used to seeing him on DDS, so I really like that it's a different map. I'm very excited. It's a really big map. I did actually, to be fair, I did toy around with, I think, the idea of him being on Ormond originally when starting the Scrim Nights and stuff. And I think, obviously, we let the players kind of vote on what the preferred options are, yeah? So we would do 2 or 3 maps for a killer. I don't think Ormond did make it, but it was a really exciting idea, and I'm going to love to see it played out in front of me, so... Mm-hmm. I think the main building in Ormond is really strong. Like, I like the map in general. The main building for Killer is very unfortunate, because you can pretty much just you can stay mid stairs if the Killer is kind of proxying, and you can just get ready to go to that God pallet, and it's such a strong loop. So I think realistically it's very difficult. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I hope so, because that would be very interesting. It would be abused a lot, I think, and there are a lot of angles you could drop from. So yes, I would really hope it is banned. If we spawn in and we see a balanced landing, I'm going to be wondering what's going on. So we'll have to definitely wait and see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, we see the Mori. Spicy, spicy. Damn. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Devil's Arena. My name is Untrained Puppy. I am with Dudzik here. We are seeing this Singularity set on Mount Ormond, and I'm very excited to see how it plays out. Dudzik, what do you think is going to happen here? Obviously, we do know Beska really good for playing killer. I've not seen him play Singularity yet. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. What do you think is going to happen?
I think there is just a kinda unusual map for this killer, and I'm very curious to see if they have some maybe unexpected tactics for the other team to just get some nice advantage. Also, he knows already some very good cameras for him to just control as much as he wants the area of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's playing Eruption with Dragon's Grip, which is a very good combo, I would say.
Oh my goodness, that's a
with,
crazy combo.
It can be very, very hard to verse for survivors, and I'm very excited to see what he's going to cook with us, because it can be very, very nice value made from this, and he already knows the position of the survivors when they are stealthing. They are also EMPs ready to get rid of the cameras, and he's just watching around, looking for the survivor moves, and he will try to maybe hook them on like right side of the map, I believe, on both sides, because there looks like the tightest region for him. So he wants to focus on this map area, most likely, I believe. I think he just wants to play it very slow, and of course just watch everything. Corrupt's intervention is almost gone as well, and survivors will just maybe try to split pressure right now, since knowing that where his cameras are being set up already. Also, Dragon Grip is applied to the main building, but they don't seem to be wanting to get on this gen already. They are just still stealthing at this point. Lara's getting tagged. They realize that I was looking butchered right now.
And we do see the Lara in a spot of bother here. We already have one tag, and we are going to see a down here, I think. Besk, yeah, really good play there, getting a down very early on. Going to go for a slug here. Besk being really aggressive here so far on this Singularity set, and I'm excited to see what else he can do. Getting it down this early is crazy, and I think it's a really good start from him.
Yeah, sure. Since the survivors don't have a very big progress right now, since they were stealthing a lot, and it can be problematic for them. We will see if they are going to keep up with the gym progression, but Beska is just interrupting them as much as he can and knows about their position. Also, he's getting them rid of EMPs, so they can't use it like in a chase with tunnel out, let's say. They need to get new ones. He knows about Lori right now, and maybe he wants to...
What was that lag?
Some tags. That lag was crazy. I was confused for a second what just happened there.
I thought he was going to lag out, I'm not going to lie to you. But we did see a tag there on the
Looked like
Lori. We do see one gen being done by Exile. This is a considerably better performance than in the prior match, and we do have to congratulate them for obviously turning things up and managing to be a bit more organised. We do see right now the Lara still sitting on hook. They're really cranking out the gens here, wanting to put Besk under pressure. Is it going to work, though? That's the question. We do see a down here on the Lori.
Oh,
really good spot, and he's going to go back and check on that hook now, I do believe. Probably the best play he can do. We do see a confirmed second stage on the Lara and one slug. This could be spiraled. This really depends on the team. They have to coordinate themselves and really call out what's going on properly here in order to prevent a really dangerous slug from happening.
Exactly. Seems like since the Singularity set is like overall dependent on a very good team coordination and callouts. But right now it's gonna be even more important since the Lara is on death hook and they need to maybe get out of this area.
Yeah, they probably need to take a tag, and we do see the Renato coming in clutch here. Gonna take that tag. Probably irritated Besk there. Still gonna go for the tunnel out. And we do see, he sees the Lara, but he can't get the cam on her because she is using a line of sight blocker. Really, really smart there from the Lara. A pre-drop, and she's going for the... I forget what they're called. Crap. The thing to get rid of the bubblegum. I forget what they're called, alright?
Yeah.
She's going for that thing, and I might have maybe tried to call for a reset, personally. We do see it down here, and I think, like you said, this is going to be a confirmed death here on the Lara. Really bad start. Really needed to avoid that tunnel out there. Slightly unlucky. Really good for Vikaris, though, as they look really strong so far. And, like I said...
left. Yeah.
We are going to see them working on the main building gen. Really needs to get that out the way so main building can be looped. And Besk knows, and it is prioritizing them not getting that done. Because main building, obviously, a really strong loop against any killer. And especially this main building. So Besk is going to try and make sure they don't get that gen done. He does see the Lori out of position here. She was working on a gen, I do believe. Leaves the Lori. We do see Dragon's Grip. And it is going to come in clutch. We're going to potentially see a teleport here, going up the stairs, trying to catch them off guard in that position. See a teleport, getting obviously speed, needs to pre-drop that pallet. The Claudette doing really well here, making some distance, but she is exposed if I'm not mistaken. If he can get a teleport and catch her out of place, we're going to see her down.
It was a very nice try from him trying to get that, but she is on the upper cloak mode, and it's gonna be down very soon, unless she's able to pre-drop some pallets in that chase, but he is already checking other cameras and knows what is up, and there was expose so ending in very few seconds, but he just get it right in time, and now he knows about last survivors, their position, and he wants to slug, and maybe even 4K3 right now, if the things will go very well for him, because he realized about them, what they're trying to do, and maybe he wants to just take it right now, I'll be honest with you.
I think right now he's in a really strong position, like you said. The survivors are really worried.
Yeah.
All of them are injured. He does have Sloppy Butcher, obviously, which really slows things down. And yeah, it's a bad place here for our survivors. They have to really be careful. I think they're going to have to try and stealth this out and get a reset. And being caught right now out of position is not what you want. This is going to be a GG's. He leaves the chase and goes back to the slug. Checks cams. Really good play here. We do see that the reset has happened. 3 injured now with Sloppy in play. Bad situation for our survivors.
Yeah, that's gonna be super tough right now. He's trying to get some nice tag again with the camera. He's managing to get both of them. So if they are not in a very good position for stealth, he can always TP on overclock mode and most likely getting them down if they are not able to free drop some safe pallets. And he is on Renato that needs to free drop Shack as much as soon as possible. He's trying to double back mind game. Almost working out for him, and yeah, he's just gonna check the cameras once again. but they should be most likely resetting right now through the sloppy butcher, so it's gonna take much more time, and he can feel kind of comfortable with the chase right now, since he's in the overclock still, because they can't get rid of the blob, and he just securing another stage.
We do see a really interesting find there on the Renato, and that's he's prioritizing that gen.
Okay.
Go best go, I guess. Like, he's everywhere. This man is multitasking so well. This definitely seems like his kind of killer. And I wish I've seen more of him playing Singularity. This is insane to watch. Very, very exciting.
True. I believe we need to get more of the Singularity sets for the tourney, and hopefully it's gonna be him again, because, as you said, it's like kind of entertaining to watch how he manages to, like, he's just basically everywhere on the map, as you said. He
Yeah.
knows about everything, slugging, getting control, not just, like, losing the gens and stuff. And the cameras are working pretty well for him as well. And he's prepared very good for this map, for sure. I'm just trying to get survivors off guard, thinking that maybe we won't be able to do that. But Claudette is kinda stuck in this corner right now. Knows about Lori, maybe another one, just in the time. And maybe another tag. And knows about both of the survivor position right now. And Renato is on the other side of the map, being slugged, and he's just playing kinda chess with them. Just waiting for the moves and adapting to them. If they can get to pick up Renato, maybe. Yeah, he's just controlling everything. Like, he knows what's up on the map. They might
this
try
is crazy
to...
control. Crazy.
Yeah, it is indeed. He's trying to play still aggressive. Like, he's not giving them any position. Like, they can't breathe, basically. Oh, they got pick up right now, but look what is already going. He's just waiting on the camera, maybe trying to get some tag. If not, he will just instantly come to them, knowing that their position is just around Shaq right now. Maybe they will try to get EMP to get rid of the blob, but he will already know what's going on right now. Maybe TP. They're trying to hide, but he won't get it for free for them. Yeah, there is another breaking one. Pallets are also gone from both sides, and that's gonna be problematic for them, since there is not much resources to play around. And if he just managed to keep them around this area or just get the gens, it's gonna be super, super hard for them, not gonna lie.
Yeah, they've managed to actually get one of the resets done, and that's really, really good. But yeah, they are really struggling here.
Yeah, doesn't look any good for them right now. Also, eruption applied on all the gens right now that he wants to protect. And also Lori cannot play very aggressive since she needs to mend herself, and yeah, he's just keeping them in a very, very hard situation. There's 3 gens to go still, so only 2 of them are completed, and we have Chase on Shack already again. So it's not gonna last long, I guess. Once again, he's checking the cameras, maybe cut off.
They've actually managed to make some good progress on the gens here, we do see. They have, for the most part, managed to recover from this slug. But what's going to happen? Oh, we don't see a tag.
Oh no.
It's not often we see Besk have a bit of a blunder, but we did see it there. Rare moment. And slightly unfortunate for Besk.
Yeah, he just wanted to get this M1 as soon as possible, but was a little more greedy. And it's gonna be eruption again on the gens. Looks like he's gonna get a massive value right now.
Wait,
He
why
can
are
slack
they...
again to... Oh my god, there's some miscommunication happening. It can be very big problems right now if they manage to get another down right now. Besk can do that, I believe, because there is a lot of pallets gone. And back to checking the cameras once again, if there is everything under control. wants to get them find the trade now, yes. Oh, he knows. And even tag. That's perfect for him, not gonna lie. We have 2 persons in there. Maybe wants to slack as well. If they manage to get some nice hits there. Oh! That's unfortunate. He was trying to pull up the power, but stone is coming through. And he needs to get back on the cameras. But yeah, once again he's realizing about the survivor positions, and it's super tough situation for them because they know the perks, and he has still a lot of kicks on the gens, I believe, because he didn't kick them a lot of times. Also, eruption wasn't that much times procced, and yeah, there is still a very good situation for the Besk because he just can control everything he wants. And trying to play very aggressive right now to maybe get some downs from that. And Lori might have problems trying to mind game this. Getting that very nice tag. Let's see if he will commit that. He's checking still the other ones. If they're trying to sneak for the other side of the map. If he scratches, he might know what they are trying to do at this moment. Also MP is gone.
This is a really slowed down match right now. The pace is really
Yeah.
it's very back and forth, and things have slowed down. We're not seeing many tags though. Things still remaining at 3 hook stages, and obviously Exile has managed to do 2 gens, but things not really progressing right now. And the survivors obviously trying their best. Besk is just managing to be everywhere on the map, which is definitely slowing things down. And the use of Dragon's Grip really is making it a scary scenario for our survivors here. Not wanting to touch a gen he has kicked and trying to play things out really carefully. I do say well done to Exile for realising the sort of build he is running and playing things a lot more careful and managing to actually reset and recover the squad when they did have that bad scenario earlier. So they are playing significantly better in my opinion. But is it going to be good enough to get another few gens done? That's going to be the question, really.
Oh yeah, because like as you said, they realized about the gens. I'm in the perks, and they can really play aggressive on the gens. If the killer kicked that, then the Dragon's Grip effect is lasting very long. The exposed, and with the pallets, there is a problem for them because not much resources to play around, and that's exactly why they need to play this slow. And it's gonna take them ages for them to get rid of that. But that's also the question, because like eruption value can be insanely big right there, as we saw in the last chase, where after downing Granato, the 3 of the gens just popped with eruption, and that's the problem. Like this is looking very hard for them, because he's also like not even the 3 gen, but he's taking control on every gen basically right now. And that's the issue. Even if they could manage to get like to 4K2 this one, but they just can't do any of the gens. So he just knows
It's just
everything
back
that's
and
going
forth,
on.
and this is just what it's going to be: tag and reset, and tag and reset.
Yeah, most likely like that. Until they just maybe gonna make a little mistake with like let's say spot of dying, so he maybe wants to then hook in a vision area or something like this, but since it's not happening, he's just playing to annoy them as much as he can with the TPs and mendings, and it might be it. Yeah, I think he can hook around Shaq area, I believe, from this one. This one main. It's also kind of comfortable for him because he can have a very nice cameras to
We
like.
do finally
Wow.
see a 4th hook here and a 2nd fresh. Things finally progressing in the favour of Vikaris here. Like you said, Besk just having really good control over this map and the match in general, and yeah, he's just making them struggle.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the problem is that he knows about positions again, and he can have very good control if they are trying to get unhook, since he has nice cameras set up, obviously. No spot Renato. This is gonna be a very hard one because they can't really get on the gens, can't get unhook safely, so it's gonna be most likely trade, if anything. And yeah, I think it's just the moment when Besk will just get more stages right now. Looks like it. Or and yeah, both of them can't escape this one. And he's securing another fresh hook, his third one, this time on Renato. I believe it's a second wind on Claudette right there. So they're just gonna yeah, there it is. So they don't need to spend more time on resetting right now, but he knows about Lori trying to completely rerun for the top side. And now Dragon's Grip Eruption again applied.
That
so
lethal combo
really...
once again, making things
Yeah,
really awkward.
yeah,
Having
yeah.
to wait it out. It's really, really good.
Like when I saw at the start of the game this perks, I was wondering if he can get very, very like, you know, scary, nice combination with this on the gens. And actually he's doing that. He's doing pretty good job right there. And looks like everything is under control for him, because even the survivors are trying to get some gen progress, and then still he's just controlling the area completely.
We do see a tag with power there. Gonna look into the Lori, potentially maybe get a tag, but we do see him just setting up multiple cams here. Unfortunately for him, the hook was blocking line of sight, but not anymore. We're going to see him really go for it here, as we do see second stage being hit, and a tag on the Claudette.
And he knows there is Lori as well, because he saw her running on the edge side, I believe. So he wants to maybe slug on this one and just kill, which is going to make sure that Lori isn't going around for the unhook. But wait, now he realized, and he's back for this one. But if anything is gonna be trade again, I believe, since the position for the unhook is kinda tricky. There is just only a window. If you're going to jump down, there is gonna be a little like a fatigue. So that is very problematic. And he knows if he drops down, there is a camera. Oh my god, everything is perfect for him. And there is not much distance Renato can do from that.
No, yeah, he's in a really awkward situation. Killer choosing the check cams, leaving that chase, wanting to keep an eye on the gens here, which we still have a stalemate here with the gens. Things are really, really tricky with that lethal combo he's running. You see a pre-drop here from the Claudette, trying to slow things down, trying to extend chase and get away. We are going to see Dragon's Grip once again, causing some damage here to the gen with Eruption. And right now, just scoping out main building, preventing them doing the gen. We do see the reset up top there, like I did say earlier, prior to the match. The main building is really going to become clutch for survivors, and we do see a reset happening here.
They're trying to play very smart around this one, but the problem is they can't really get gen progression, so the killer is just still controlling the map as it was, but now with 6 stages instead of 3, and he's taking his hooks as much as he can. And this is the problem again, because they need to wait out the Dragon's Grip if they want to progress the gens. There is still Eruption applied on them, and not looking very good right now.
Yeah, this is a bad situation for our survivors. The only positive news here is that they're healthy. But that's not really helping them with the use of Dragon's Grip, and it is now available to Besk once again. We just see this this very tactical game, almost a game of chess here, where we see both sides really trying to get, obviously, the objective done, and the ball really is in Besk's favour. As he is, like we said before, very good at multitasking all of this, very good at being everywhere on the map and taking control. And yeah, the survivors, they are dealing with it, they are managing in their defense, but they are just about managing. They're not managing to make much progress with these gens here, and it's going to take a costly mistake on the part of Besk in order for them to get a gen done, I feel. But you see the mind game there, and a down, and some eruption value, of course. What a mind game there to fake sending out a ball. Who would think something so simple would work, but it did.
That's the problem. Sometimes It's not about the like biggest mind game, but the most that your like opponents not gonna expect, I guess.
Now I
And
think with the fact that we do have 2 survivors dead, now I think the pacing is going to change. I think it's going to be sped up a
yeah,
lot here. We're going to see some downs really quickly, and this is where the game ends now. They were doing really well while they had 3 survivors, but now the ball's in his court, and he's just going to take advantage. We're going to see some tags, we're going to see some downs, and the game is going to end here in the next 5 minutes. I'm calling it, because it's a much harder scenario for them now.
yeah, it should be since he exactly knows the positions of them again. Trying to get some nice cameras, maybe get the angle. Oh yeah, and they don't have much to play around, and he's just gonna take his downs. Probably, maybe not wanting them to pop one more gen, or just trying to get Lori. So it's gonna be easier to find them the injured survivor instead of having one healthy. And if they will want to reset, he will most likely knows about the area again, and he's just in a very comfortable spot right there. Or he can just maybe slack again if he wants and find the other one, since he still have a lot of time. But yeah, he's just getting pressure once again. Knows about other one, but he sees Claudette running again, getting tagged with the blob with the power. But the problem is there is a Lori, which he already knows about, and it's gonna be just one man slug, then trying to find another one, and I believe it's gonna be a GG in this map. But he's just playing like very slow and patient. I actually love that. How he's just not like panicking, not playing, very like oh, that's unfortunate position right there, and Lori can't really do much. But there is a thing that they are trying to maybe play a little bit more aggressive, so other one has like more time to try to get on a better position, maybe stealth around. But it's not working because he's just like he's checking the cameras all the time when he can, and everything is absolutely under his control. That's impressive.
This is just really a crazy scenario here. And yeah, Besk is, like I said, he does really well at this kind of killer by the looks of it. And Survivor's really struggling. They haven't gone down in their defense, but we do see 2 tags here. And yeah, Sloppy really coming in clutch here. Besk is working on it, let's just say that. He is a man on form. He's obsessed with what he's doing, and he does manage to get that down. And yeah, very well controlled. Besk really is very efficient on this killer. Yeah.
Yep. Insane performance from him, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed watching this one from him. Seems like he just really knows what to do in this killer. Like every move is completely, he's like thinking about his every move, and yeah, he's just working pretty well. Also, the perks combo was, I think, one of the best ideas possible right there. It was actually insanely big value from him right there, and yeah, it's just gonna be 4K3. So
Crazy result. Obviously a very long match, a very strategic one, and yeah, Besk obviously getting the end result and getting a 4K 3. Really good stuff here. Really good performance on part of Besk. He has to now find that slug. I'm not sure, obviously, if he doesn't manage to find them, how bleed out points work. You would have to educate me on that. I assume potentially it would be he has found them anyway. I assume it would be full and fresh, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's irrelevant now. He has found them, and we are going basement with them.
Yep, exactly. He's securing his kinda controlled win right there. Like
he's swinging at some trees for practice.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like in his head, this game was just like the time with it was like the battle, but it was like since the game was progressing, it was getting better for him because like no pallets, getting more stages and things like that. So he just kind of knew that he's gonna perform like that for the whole amount of the game. It's gonna pay off, and it did very nice.
Crazy performance there by Besk. And we are going to see the team swap sides here. And I'm sorry to say, a very difficult win con here for Exile. Yeah, they have to 4K3. And can they pull that off, really? That's, yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, if Besk is just performing this well on the killer side, I believe his teammates also can be like kinda well coordinated on this set.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Devil's Arena. We are back. I am Untrained Puppy. This is Dudzix. We are here for this second set of the Singularity on Ormond. We did see an astonishing performance beforehand by Besk on Vikaris. 4K3 result. Now a really tough win condition here for our killer on Exile. And he's setting up main building right now, looking to set up a really strong start to the game. Dudzix, what's he going to have to do here to maintain such a strong win con and get the game out of the way early?
I think he just needs to try to get some maybe crazy early chase and try to hook him in a very good spot for him, like around the comfortable region. But the problem is, I'm not sure if it's the good strat right there because he took Noed, but his wincon is like 4K3 right there. So I don't know if it's gonna work well. He has rapid brutality that can for sure help him in the chase right there. Maybe if he swings for that.
Oh, he does.
Okay, very nice. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the short chases he needs to try to get as much as he's possible to do that. He's deciding to get him full top side, and yeah, we will see. But maybe they need to just split on the gems right now, since he's on the other side of the map completely. But the cameras are set up as well, and he might want to go around and see what they're actually doing right there. I don't know if it was Scourge Hook because he has the perk. I mean the Scourge Hook for the Ment. I mean for the Mangled effect. Sorry, when survivors are hooked. So like the sloppy after the. Oh, I think they crashed right now. It was like so deceived. So I think the problem it was with the long loading. It's gonna be affected the game right now.
Wait, why was there a DC?
Yeah, I mean it was from the IXO, so I believe they have some problems still around that.
The gen hasn't popped. We restart set, no? Or
Yeah, I believe we do. They didn't yet, but
yeah, we restarted. The killer took a minute to realise.
Yeah.
Give me a second. It's too hot in here. I will remove the jumper. Give me a few seconds.
Sure.
Fucking dying. Oh. Yep, he has crap.
Now,
Good. Always good to see.
Communicated that he has some problems with Windows and that stuff. Because sometimes it's like that.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Know.
He crashed, I assume.
No problem. Yeah. He said that he has some problems with his Windows and he needs to get up once again very quick. But I see he's booting up the game, so it shouldn't take long right there. I mean, this is the Windows. Windows is like sometimes like DVD. You never know what's gonna happen. Sometimes it's gonna work completely as it should. Other day you will get some absolute random blue screen for no reason.
True.
And now it's happening with DVD. So that is a lethal combo. But
And then if I move this a little bit. Right, what am I doing? No, okay. It's like There, fixed. Cool. It looks good on stream. Looks really nice. Just looking at looking in the intermission screen.
Okay. Everything should be fine then. Very nice.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, finally we're going to be going into the second part of this Cenobite set. I do apologise about some delays. Oh yeah, Singularity. My brain cells! They don't work! Okay, Singularity. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be going into the second part of this Singularity set here after some player issues with connections, unfortunately. But I'm excited to see how they do. The killer was off to a good start before we had these issues. And a really interesting build, which I assume they would have changed up, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get into the match, and let's see how he does, really. I think it's the same build.
Yeah.
I think. I am unsure. But it looks very strong.
Yep. Still everything as it was. And I was kinda like, you know, impressed with the value from the rapid brutality right there. That's good. That's because of that he can manage the very strong pallet break and also keeping up with the overclock mode. So yeah, maybe he will get something like this once again, and it could be very good start from them. We have insta drop, but it's a kind of dev zone, so if he has overclock once, yeah, he could make that with this one.
Yeah. So right now we're seeing an interesting loop here. It needs to try and get a tag early on, like he did in the prior original set. But he's not managing to get that that momentum moving. We do see him breaking the pallet. Obviously, there is a little bit of a debuff there, what does happen. We are seeing him checking cams. He does need to set up main building a bit more to get that kind of controlling nature. We do see a really well-placed cam getting 2 tags with power in main, and Chase is looking like it's going in main at the moment. We're going to see Besk here on Survivor in Chase, and some really interesting plays. Will he be able to outplay the killer, out-mind game the killer? We do see a missed tag, a whiff there, and not the second time round though, as we do see a tag on Besk. Killer really keeping an eye on main, really staying in cams a lot, multitasking this really well. I think we're up for an exciting match here. What do you think, Dudzik?
Yeah, I believe there is also gonna be a very the game is gonna oh my god. Also the game that is gonna be surely very interesting to watch, since we also have the another builds and teammates from the Olix might need help him in the chase right now, but he's spreading the pressure right now as well. And the thing is, it's gonna be also very nice to watch from both of the sides. Like Killer has an interesting build that can get him very nice value, and Survivors are also the good teammates, like with the team play. So from both of the sides, it's gonna be very interesting to watch for sure. Also, Nugget looks like he also knows what's up on Singularity, like with the camera's pressure and this type of things. So it's for sure gonna be very nice to watch. And this rapid brutality value with the chases is kinda nice for him, getting very very good pressure and hooking on full left corner near the gen being done. Still 5 of them are up to pop, but they just managed to get full reset, I believe, because Olix should be around there as well. They need to pre-reef, he's playing kinda aggressive on the gen. And now it's the thing, if they can maybe stealth around a bit more to not get him this much of a chase, because he's not playing the gen regression perks at all from this build. So it might be the thing that they just want to extend the chases as much as they can, maybe stealth more a bit. And then
Yeah,
try
we do
to
see that he's managed to get obviously a relatively early tag, which is a really good
Yeah.
start for him. But I still think there is some difficulty here. The survivors are really managing to be organised, and that's going to make it really difficult for him.
Yeah, for sure. And as I said, they just kinda have to like slow down the game a little bit to not make these things happen once again. And it's gonna be surely not bad for them. He knows about stealthing for Unhook right there, but second stage is just going through, so it can happen a lot to him. But actually there is a 3 stages, because from the first game we are counting the first hook from the first game as well.
Okay,
So
so there's 3 right now. Okay. So
Yeah, because there was like DC after the first hook.
yeah.
So we are just counting him for this. And yeah, Besk is there for a hit tank again. Attractive brutality. He's trying to W key away from this tank completely, but this rapid speed is kinda helping there. Very nice! Oh no! He was kinda impatient right there. A little bit more if he just waited like 1 second. And now Adam is winning every 50. There's also Exile for hit tank, since there is nothing to play around.
We do see them getting 3 gens done, and oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Vikaris really pulling the win out the bag. Like I said, really good survivor team, and with really good killer players as well. Yeah, this is just really crazy right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was trying as much as he could, even securing the second stage right there. But that's the thing I also was talking about earlier, like before this started. They got 2 hit tanks for him in the chase, then extending it insanely nice. And maybe death even right now? It's not even the death. So Adam can go completely away further from this area, since Ixo is getting locker, is forcing locker, and yeah, they should be fine with this position right now. Third one gen popping, because there was that was the thing. He didn't take any of the gen regression perks and like full chase with the scorch hook with sloppy add-on, effect, and it didn't really pay off this time. I mean, this was a nice try for sure, but the team Vikaris managed to.
They really managed to bring it.
Yeah, exactly. That was very well coordinated from them. Like the early game was a bit problematic with tags and stuff like this, but then they just managed to slow down the game a little bit, make it more like coordinated on the gens and hit tanks for each other, and it made them perform as well. You see another unhook. Maybe they'll try to delve around for reset, since they have an EMP, so they can break the camera for killer instant. And if he's coming into the bot side, they can already tell their teammates what is going on right there, and maybe they will try to pop the last gen, because the Besk is full health states right there. So if anything, he can hit time for his teammates, take this one, and they should be fine. But Killer knows that he can't really like take his like full focus on these two guys because there is a 4v1 situation still, obviously, and he needs to be very careful with the whole map because the gen split is looking not bad for the survivors since they can rerun pretty much very nice from this if they are in problems ever. And for hit tanks, it's gonna be another one happening. Also slow down on Killer because of the breaking.
We do see a lot of tags happening here, and the Killer side trying to bring this back.
Oh yeah.
But obviously, Survivor side has managed to get 4 gens done. This is pretty much game over here. But the Killer's still trying to get as good of a result as he can, and making things really difficult for the Survivors.
Yeah, exactly. He's not giving up on this one and just trying to perform as much as good as he can. But also, like Survivors, they're just like they probably know about Rapid Brutality right there because they realized about his the haste in a chase and things. But they are still playing very aggressive, like with the hit tanks, I would say, because we see first one guy coming.
We're gonna see it down here, I think. Catches him off guard. Oh, beautiful down there. Olex going down to the floor.
It can't be pallet save, right? Like there is no way.
No, not yet.
Okay, not this time, not this time. It would be crazy, but they just need to maybe get on the gens or just reset because he's dead on the completely opposite side of the map. Where are the gens from the gens? So they just want to take the pressure, I believe. But Exile is taking the chase full top side, and there is the only window, if I'm not mistaken, need to win 50 and another one. That's it. He's checking cameras as well and trying to figure out if he can get some value from them, but he will just get another hook stage from that situation. Other survivors are gonna be reset as well again.
We do
Exile
see
second
another hook there. IXO going second, as you said.
That's it. That's it for him. We have 2 survivors being on death right now, and it's Alexo and Zukia. I believe that's how the name pronounced. Also Besk in the chase right now, but they need to get EMP for him maybe to help. He can't break a line of sight right now, and it's gonna be problematic. There is no good pallets. Maybe he reaches this one.
And another
Jervis
down.
Queen. And yeah, he's taking it once again. Another hook. This time is the fresh one. And they are playing very aggressive on the gen. Knows about that going to happen. But sadly there is no perk such as Eruption or like Pop or
Nothing,
anything.
yeah.
That's good, yeah. There is nothing for him to help in this one. So this is a very big problem right there. Because they can split the pressure once again. Maybe they're here for hit tanks for their teammates if they need that. Or he's trying to buff him completely from the tide. And he's going to reach main building, I believe. If there is oh! And there was
We hear that gen at high progress. We do see a tag.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking. We do see a tag there on the ace, and the Killer really needs to keep an eye on that generator. It's all but popped at this rate. I think it's about 80-90%, and I don't think there's much you can do about it. It's going to try and get a tag here and push them off of it, but yeah, really dangerous scenario here. The Killer, unfortunately, I think, yeah, it's all over.
It's looking insanely difficult for him right now, since they can just like split the pressure, reset themselves, or they can play a little bit more risky, because if the Killer is committing them, the other ones can just complete the gen that is almost done. So yeah, very difficult position right now, but we will see if he can pull up something from this, because it's still some decent cameras for him that might give him some value, but we need to see if the survivors are deciding to just split the gens and pressure between them, because That's what they are trying to do. His main and like the left top side is both of them very big progress right there. So they just want to play it a little bit more slow, maybe take some EMPs just to get a reset, and then they will attack on both of the gens and try to finish it right there. And everyone said that they're taking chase in main, so probably they already know where is the where is the chase going to happen, since their teammates told them what is his game plan right there. And the French ping is coming in a clutch.
Definitely
was
helping
it.
out for sure.
Yeah. I think he maybe was a little bit mad right there even
Yeah,
for
last
that
gen
was
son.
ping.
GG's
Exactly.
victory to Vikaris here with an absolutely insane performance
Yep.
on
Very
both
nice.
sides. And yeah, unfortunately, it's not the day of Exile. And yeah,
Sadly, it's not. But still, it was very well played. Very
indeed,
interesting
indeed.
to watch. And Noah right there, they might be not like fully expecting this one with this win condition, but he's just securing the kill since other of survivors are destroying the other way. So he's just taking stages right now, but it's just like for the best performance he can get, because it's still 2-0 for Team Vikaris, but it was a very great battle and very fun to watch. Oh, and a hatch for the style points.
Oh no, crazy plays.
They got everything. Nice from them. Very organized.